Well, get that penny. Well, you know, at least those fights looked like a fight. Today, they just knock each other all over for 20 minutes, and everybody they shake hands, nothing happens.
Good guy won.
Well, you know something? I remember this very well because that big guy broke my rib when he picked me up.
I was just going to ask you if you ever missed or anything. He actually squeezed you so hard?
He broke a rib.
Now, Penny came up there at the end.
I know that. She always does.
Was she always? She was kind of the first liberated young lady on television, wasn't she?
Indeed.
That was by design, or was that Penny herself?
Well,
Huh? What do you
hear?
Uncle Sky, you know I was liberated.
You're kidding.
Who could that be? Well, that's Gloria Leonard. How you doing? Penny, Gloria, whatever.
Hi, gosh.
Good to see you.
Oh, I
What a surprise, you rascal.
Have a seat.
Fine. I guess I don't need that.
Rascal, you.
I know. And you thought I could keep
that
I couldn't keep a secret from you?
Oh, you should.
I'm so excited to see
You all
you.
see each other, keep in contact?
Well, we talk on the phone quite often. And we were up in New York last year together for the first time after over 20 years.
First time you'd seen each other?
Yes.
It wasn't that long.
Yes, it was.
Oh, gosh. You didn't go to school, did you? Really? Was it that long?
Yes.
Did y'all have a happy set, a good time?
We did indeed. We had a wonderful bunch of people, Gary. We did 2 of these a week. We'd go on location up in Apple Valley, you know, where Roy and Dale, their Apple Valley Inn,
right,
and stay there and work our exteriors there, and then we'd come in for the rest of the week and finish in town.
And the budgets for those shows?
35 to 50,000. You couldn't do a commercial for that nowadays.
I was saying they could use you here in Hollywood right now. Right. Can you remember we were talking about, he was just talking about getting his ribs crunched when that big guy lifted him up. You must have had a lot of exciting moments. Can you remember a couple of them?
Well, some of the things, I don't know whether I can talk about, but I might as well tell you. They would tie me up, and then they'd call lunch. I can tell you about that. They should do that now. Oh, sure. They were always playing tricks on me, Gary. You know, anything they could do to tease me, they did it.
She loved every minute of it.
Oh, well,
Sure I
did.
What are you doing now, Gloria?
Well, I run a sound business, and I keep pretty busy at home. So I just do that, and I have some clubs and associations that I belong to. I like to go antiquing.
So, Clipper? Where's Clipper today?
Well, he's down in Pacific Palisades.
Yes,
here in Southern California?
He's an executive with a big construction company doing extremely well.
The only one that went legit, huh?
Yes,
Oh, you did too. You're living in Florida.
We're living in Orlando, Florida, my wife and myself. My son's still living with us, and I work for the SeaWorld Corporation and Florida Festival.
Yeah. What do you think the contribution to the children watching Sky King was, Kirby?
Well, my only reaction to that would be that even today, when I am walking around there in Florida Festival and these young people come up with their children, they say, well, gee, we used to watch him when we were your size, you know. Of course, they don't know what they're talking about. But what really pleases me is when they come up and say, well, we're flying in the military or we're a commercial pilot, simply because we got interested in flying, watching the show. Don't you think so? And of course, Gloria here wrote a book on teenagers
Yes.
that was a spin-off from the series.
It was used as a textbook in Canada, and I was very pleased with that. So
What
I'm very
kind of a
proud
book
of that.
was it?
It was an advice book for teenagers.
Oh.
So we've had a lot of wonderful things happen to us.
I want to thank you three.
Thank you.
Gary, thank you for
Thank
bringing
you,
us this
too.
two-part. Kirby, nice to see you. One of my heroes.
Thank you.
Gloria, thank you for being here. Coming up next, a teenage black belt in karate who's just 13 years old.